info, contact section. Here I am putting contact info. Okay, and inside this contact info I have h4, which is the heading tag. First I am putting font size 34 pixel, color should be white, and font weight kind of 500 or 400, it's up to you totally. Right now we have to work for the paragraph tag, which is available just here. You can see paragraph tag here. So just calling here, I am mentioning contact info p, font size 16 pixel. Inside this we have another ul tag which is containing some media. Okay, so coming back to the style.css, again mentioning class called contact info ul tag. Margin should be 0, padding should be 10 pixel from top, right and left, and bottom will be 0, 0, 0. List style should be none, so we'll not get any bullets just next to the title or anything. Inside this ul tag we have li tag, so let me just duplicate it by pressing Ctrl D, by selecting actually. Here I am putting li, not ul. We have already worked for the ul, now I am working for the li tag. This will be having font size and everything. Here I am mentioning font size 18 pixel, font weight kind of 400, color should be white, line height should be 1.3, and position should be relative. Friends, inside this we have I tag. You can see we have I tag which is containing the font. So just inside the style.css, I am mentioning contact info li and I, because li is having this I tag. Width should be 30 pixel, text align should be center, color should be something like this, ff 9301, font size 22 pixel. Friends, you can see we are getting some alignment beautiful here, but we have to change its font family, so we'll do that right now. Here you can see very main class we have contact info h4. I am putting here contact info. Inside this contact info I am putting font family like Poppins, so it will be applied on the whole h4 heading, everything. Okay, now you can see on the index page we have the span tag for the media. Okay, so just targeting it here. Here I'm mentioning contact info li span. Span will be having padding left something around 10 pixel, and now we have multiple times li available here. So what I can do, I'm just putting here contact info li 2 times. Okay, so li plus li. Now putting here padding top something around 20 pixel. Okay, friends, I'm just coming to the browser to take a look. As you can see we are getting like this. Now we have to work for this part. Okay, here on the index page you can see we have contact form. This is the id actually. Okay, friends, here I have added contact info multiple times. As you can see very first we have here, and at the very top you can see we have contact info. So right now I'm just changing this class name called contact info to contact form. Okay, so we'll have to work for this contact form h4. Coming to the style.css, mentioning here contact form, this will be having h4 which is the heading tag. Okay, font weight kind of 400, color should be white, font size something around 22 pixel, and again I am putting margin bottom to this like 20 pixel. Okay, And also I am changing its font family. So coming at the top, mentioning here contact form, and inside this I am putting font family like Poppins and sans serif. So we have added here. Friends, right now I am putting contact form and form control. This is the class to target the input box. Here I am mentioning contact form and form control. Color should be white, background should be none, border something around 1 pixel, its thickness, its weight will be solid, and the color should be RGBA, red, green, blue, alpha. This will be having some value like red 4 to 255, green 4 255, and so on. Border radius should be 0, box shadow it will none, and font size 14 pixel. Height should be some calculations here like 2 em plus 0.75 em 75 rem plus 2 pixel. Now we'll take a look what we are getting. See, we are getting here. Okay, now we have to increase the width, so we'll be increasing that definitely. Here I am mentioning contact form. Friends, you can see we have text area right now. Here I am not putting input actually. I am gonna putting some text area. Okay, I'm just gonna putting here text area. Text area. Okay, this will be having some type, message, everything. I am removing from the type here. Now if I show you, friends, you can see we have got here. We have got nice form input. We have just changed the input to text area and it has got fixed. Friends, right now we have to work for this button. Okay, so we'll do it here on the style.css. Okay, here I am mentioning contact form and then the attribute or the selector called text area. Inside this we have form control. This will be having some height like auto. Yep, friends, you can see we have to not adjust right now. It has got adjusted beautifully, isn't it? Friends, we have to work for this button. Okay, so this is available inside the class called btn primary. So I am calling the btn primary right now. You can see on the index space we have a class called btn primary. Okay, so we'll be working for this. I am calling here btn primary, and now putting some border to this like 2 pixel its weight, 2 pixel its size or thickness, and weight will be solid, and the color should be white. Border radius I'm not gonna using. I'm using here background like transparent. Color should be white. Padding should be something around 15 pixels from top to right, bottom to left will be 35 pixels. Okay, now take a look. So friends, finally we have created this beautiful form. I hope you enjoyed it, isn't it? Right now we have to put some border like this at the very bottom of this. So we have to call just the class called separated and it will get fixed. I am coming back to the index space and you can see we have section just here. I am taking extra space. I am deleting extra space and mentioning here separated. This will be having class called container to get some less width there, like padding from both sides. So friends, finally we have created this beautiful form section. I hope you enjoyed it. Now the last section, which is the footer. So I'll be creating that right now. Friends, before creating the footer, I'm gonna adding some Google Map here. We will embed a Google Map here. So let's take a look how you can do that. Friends, in this class, we'll work for this Google Map. We will embed this just after this contact form. Okay. So simply come to Google, search here Google Map. Very first link we have Google Maps. Click on it. After clicking you will get such a page as I am getting right now. Here simply search your location. Say for example I am from Patna. I am clicking over it. Patna, Bihar. Okay, now it is loading. It's been loaded. Okay, here you can see we have SEO icon. Click on the SEO icon. Okay, and we have very second tab called embed a map. We have iframe here. Just make sure to copy it by clicking on this copy HTML. Okay, now come back to the bracket. There we'll define some class and then it will be fine. Now I'm putting some br tag here, and also I'm gonna adding some column like col 12 column we need here. Now I'm putting Google Map class. Now I am putting some undefined class called embed responsive, and also I'm gonna adding here embed. This class we will define later on. Now inside this div I am putting the copied code from the Google Maps. So just pasting here. It's been pasted, isn't it? Okay, if I show in the browser then definitely we'll be getting this there. Now we have to work for this Google Map. Okay, let me save it. Very first class we have Google Map. This will be having some margin top property like 50 pixel, and also we have to make our Google Map like grayscale. So we have a class called Google Map, and after that we have another class that is called embed. So just calling here. Very first I'm putting filter like grayscale, and also I'm gonna using some prefixes to this. So just I'm duplicating it, mentioning here WebKit filter grayscale 1. Okay, now I'm gonna working for some pseudo property. Just I'm duplicating it on the embed. I'm gonna using some pseudo property called before, and this will be having some padding top. Obviously I'm just removing it. Padding top something around 30%. Let's have a look. Yep, friends, it's coming like this, but we have to decrease its width. So coming back to the bracket on the index page, I'm gonna adding some different class called container inside this Google Map. Container. If I show you, friends, finally we have made it. See here. We have added Google Map here beautifully. I hope you got that. So friends, in this class we have worked for this beautiful Google Map, and it's looking kind of cool, isn't it? Also we have to work for the footer. So let's do. Coming back to the bracket, right here I am removing this br tag. We don't need maximum br tag there. Now I'm gonna adding some separated class for the border like zigzag. Separated. Here inside this I'm putting container to get some line or less. Here I'm putting container for the less width. Okay, now we will work for the footer. So it's very easy. Now taking 2 times line break. Now I'm putting footer selector here. This will be having class called footer. Inside this I'm putting text white. So we'll be getting all the footer icon and the color icon and the text color is white. Now I'm putting container fluid to get some less gapping from both sides. Now I'm putting container class from the bootstrap. Inside this I'm putting row, and now I'm putting align item center, so it will be aligned at the center beautifully. Now I'm putting some column with like col md6, so we'll get some column. Okay, now inside this column md6 I'm gonna having some nav. So here I'm putting class called nav. This will be having some justified class like justify content center, and also I am putting some flex property called justify content medium md and start. Now inside this I am putting anchor link. Anchor link will be having the I tag for the font of some icon like FA, Facebook. Now we'll keep duplicating it as much we needed. So just duplicated it, mentioning here Twitter, again duplicated, mentioning here Instagram. Let's duplicate, mention here LinkedIn, and again one more Pinterest. Now after this column I'm gonna adding some another column. So again I'm mentioning col md6. Inside this I'm putting text center and text medium right. Let's put some paragraph tag inside this, and it is done. Here I'm putting %, copy for the copyright icon. Okay, and also I'm gonna putting some copyright element like copy right all right reserved. Okay, internet speed is slow, that's why it's getting time to load. Don't worry, you can see it is just loading. So we have the footer here. Now we have to work for this. We will add some background color to this, and it's done. Coming back to the bracket, right now I'm on the index page. This time we have to work for the footer styling. So coming to the style.css, here I'm mentioning class called footer. This will be having padding something around 12 pixel and 0 background should be kind of this. Inside this footer class we have the nav as well, so I'm putting footer nav a. Nav is the class here, so dot must be required here. Here I'm mentioning color white, font size 14 pixel, margin right 17 pixel. Okay, also you can put some hover effect on this. So here I'm mentioning dot footer dot nav a, and on the a I'm putting hover effect like colored something around ff9301. Inside the footer we have p tag as well, so I'll be calling that. Here you can see footer p. Okay, so mentioning here footer p, color should be white, font size kind of 14 pixel, margin should be 0. Now we'll take a look. Yep, friends, finally we have created this beautiful footer, and it is just amazing, isn't it? So friends, till now we have done all the section beautifully, and we have made this beautiful website design. I hope you enjoyed too much, isn't it? Now we have to work for these menus. So when we click on these menus, we will get referred to the specific section. Okay, so it's very easy. We will be doing that right now.